The Weston Shield is proudly presented to you by Ria Money Transfer, money where you need it, and supported by Dream 11, HCL Software, Rado, La Junta de Andalucía, and Victorinox.
We are trying to sort that out. And, maybe a few things have been left out unplugged. Maybe Maximo will be able to sort it out. Speaking of Maximo, that is being drilled. For Maximo is a brutal hit. As Jack Wood, well, he's continued to stay in his good form. That's muscle to the boundary. And that's high. And the fielder backpedaling. He's done this before many a time. And he'll do it again. Of course he will. Secunda Zulfiger takes the catch. And the big wicket of Jack Wood, I mean, he came out and hit 2 balls to the boundary, but he offers a chance to Secunda Zulfiger in that area. Is not going to put him down. Backpedals, gets himself into position, and he wraps those fingers around the Grizzly. Jack Wood will go, and he'll go for 10. Vinny Sandu does join me. Vinny, have you plugged us in?
We're plugged in. We're ready to go. Big appeal. See the wider out. He's gone. Well, there you go. Trump had a bit of luck earlier when Matama Latif dropped him. About a good think. He suspected it straight away. He had an extra think. And then he said, yeah, I think that's out. It was wide of the tram line. So no time for pleasantries, Rico. We're right into the action and Trump is gone. It's the 3rd wicket down. That one is in the air. It's just down to the grasp of Shariz. It's got all the way. Maximo. Here's a teeth.
Nick's got.
Thanks for coming. It's almost exactly how we got Ross Taylor yesterday, and Baisley, oh, well, he actually comes up and he shakes Latif's hand, and I think that's really good sportsmanship as well. I mean, Baisley's a professional cricketer, but he just acknowledges he got done with a good delivery there. Natural angle across. Long on, long off, deep cover, deep mid-wicket. And it's going straight to the man, straight down the ground, and that's it. Well, Umbrella, Ella, A, thanks for coming. It's going to be Callens who goes now. Oh, Crows, give him a bit of credit there. The vice captain using the full bounds of his authority. Sets the field and Callens falls into the trap, 66 for 5.
Well, he's got him in the umbrella.
And yes, and this is the kind of half Southern Cross with Shariz up as a straight mid off in the circle, but it goes straight over his head.
Oh, that's a good hit. That's a marvellous strike there. Well, you were saying that Henry McIntyre was hitting the ball well last night, but he's hitting the ball well here at the moment.
Maybe the last 4 overs here.
That's a huge high up in the air, but long way up. I think he's going to go all the way. It does. I mean, the fielder for a moment was interested, had his eye on it, but that was always for me going to get over him. It does. It's going to be 6 more end of the over.
He's very deep in the crease and he's able to just whip this away behind square for 4. Kind of even deeper than usual, I think, in the crease there, Taylor. He just kind of plays that on length and gets the boundary.
Yeah, well worked away.
And has he got it? Maybe not. It's in the air. It should be caught. And it's dropped.
Oh, no way.
Oh, well. Madre mia. Seamers deploy out there. And really, yeah, Ross Taylor trying to get quite inventive, maybe trying to put off the youngster. But he mistimed the shot. And Seamers deploys put it down. And really, a team should have had Taylor twice in the tournament.
High and catchable. And this time, no mistakes. It is going to be a third wicket for Mohamed Atif. And it's Henry McIntyre. He kind of shows him the short ball to start off with, and then he puts one right up there. It's not quite in the right slot for drivable. McIntyre goes for another biggie, and out there on the boundary.
That guy's played a lot of big bash cricket. Anyway, Atif has one more delivery, and it's going to be another wicket. Now he ties with Sturgis. Can't believe it. He's on a hat trick that he'll never be able to complete because it's his last ball. He should have had Taylor in the over, but he gets two others in the over anyway. He'll finish with 4 for 10, and Mohamed Atif take a bow all the way from Barcelona to the biggest stage in European cricket. Tries it again, and straight to the straight fielder, but straight over his head. Maximo for Max. That's hit down the ground and just over the top. Well, Max, when he's hitting him, he's getting him over the rope. Maximo to finish the over. 108 for 7. 2 overs to come. That's the cut, and he gets plenty of it. Ross Taylor goes Maximo. Still got those magical wrists, doesn't he, Ross? And you look at the way he breaks them at the right moment here, and that Grizzly flew out of the ground at a rate of knots.
Classic Taylor, really is. And this time, he doesn't miss out on it.
Slower ball, but he's still able to get it. That'll run away, 1 bounce 4. It's quite a good shot from Ross Taylor here. Good couple of balls for Taylor, and that bat does work because he's going to put it into the trees. Maximo, 18 come off that 9th over. Taylor goes after this one and gets enough. Maximo. They fielded down deep third, so a pretty safe shot once he got it over the circle. Good cut straight to the fielder and almost a run out. Clean pair of hands from Hamza Salim Dar, but can't hit the target. Still saves 3 runs. 2 to come then. Zulfikar. Another slower ball. This time he picks it and he hits it, and he hits it for 6. He knew it straight away. Max Hatzoglu. Maximo. Hatzoglu misses. So they'll have to settle for the 1-4-1 here. Still a bit under. Probably if you look at the numbers, it's about a dozen below par. But I mean, the World 11 at one stage, they were looking like they might fold like a cheap suit. They were 95 for 7 after 7. Kind of bang, bang, bang away from getting knocked over.
Dodd with the ball. It's clipped away, and he's dropped it. And he's not just dropped him once, he's dropped him a few times, and that's wood. Can you believe it? It could have been an amazing start, and it would have been a pair for Max O'Dowd. And now that's in the gap. That's a delightful shot. Smooth and slick, like the Microlino. Meep, meep.
To deploy now, deploy, just whips it away. Beautifully struck for 6, Maximo. That's going to be 6 as well as Zimas turns on it and goes Maximo, 6 más. Slow ball, but he picks and he smacks it, that's 6 more. So 3 balls, 3 sixes. And the baseball is being played upside down really. It's basically that's copping it in the power play here. That will be up in the air, and that will go for 6. So 4 6s, 2 dots in the over. Does go magical in Europe. Off to the start they wanted. It's 34 without loss. Well, he's hit that. He's gone for 4. And I thought for a second that maybe Max Hatzoglu could have gotten there and it would have been a creative dot, but instead it gets away from him and goes to the boundary. 4 runs. Max gets a freebie really here, pitches outside his legs and he swings away with immunity. Maximo, 6 more. He's just trying to cramp him for room, but Max, he's able to get the hand through this as well and goes Maximo, 6 más, 50 partnership up in only 16 deliveries, and Europe started favourites, probably even firmer favourites after this opening partnership. Has he got him this time? He has. It was short, it was wide of the off stump, and I mentioned this before, not easy to pull this kind of delivery because it's easy to be laid on it. Little edge, and O'Dowd finally is snared by Dodd, and it's 51 for 1. Sure is. Elevates this one over point, and that's going to go all the way. Maximo joins the list of batters that come out and hit a 6 first ball. Oh, he might be gone here. It's a little outside edge. Zemas tries to swing across the line. It's an excellent take from Max Hatzoglu behind the stumps. And so the brothers combine. Perhaps a small window of opportunity here for the World 11, who pick up their second wicket, that of Zemas Deploy for 31. It's 59 for 2. And he's going to sweep first up, and he's going to sweep sweetly. It's Maximo Seis Carreras, and once again a batter comes out and hits a 6 off his first rock. Tries it again and gets it, so Crows seem like footballs. I don't know how these guys can come out from sitting in the dugout and just be so precise with their timing. Last ball of his over. This is swept away, and that's going to be 6. Well, Maximo for Shiraz Ahmed. It's quite a good shot. Dicking. That one is going to be up in the air, and it's just going to get over Willie Nalisa. That's going to be 6 more. Maximo. Pitches up. Does he get the gap here? He does. So, well, by luck or design, it works for Shiraz. There's 2 fielders out there on the leg side, and didn't hit it that hard, but he threaded the needle. Another week, maybe they could be top of the table. They find themselves in 4th. They find themselves chasing the game here as well and chasing the ball. Lifted up and just over the top. What a teaser for Baisley. Well, if you had to pick one fielder to be out there, it would be Big Bays. This one hurries on. Shiraz goes up and goes over the top. Maximo hits it into the European crowd. Oh, they've got their, they've got the arts and crafts today, and why wouldn't they be happy, the European supporters? Maximo Seis Carreras.
Misses it.
6 or bust here. And gone. Nice catch by Nalisa down there. Yeah, 4 sixes would have got them the 4-pointer. But, yeah, Ahmed, he's going to hole out. Can't really blame him there going for it. Hatzoglu, Peter Hatzoglu, that is, has 2 wickets to his name now.
Having a laugh with each other.
Genuine wrong in that time. It's up, it's in the air. Taylor wants it, running back with the flight, and he takes it. What a sensational catch by Ross Taylor. He's going to send Martins back for a duck, and that is class personified, really. A very difficult catch. Running with the flight of the ball, takes it with a couple of metres to spare. And Hatzoglu has 3. It's 118 for 4. Last ball for Peter Hatzoglu. And Hamza will get it and get it up and over the rope. Maximo to get him going. 7 overs down to the World 11. They do keep their point, but I think that's all they're going to keep out of this one. Run a ball required now for Europe. Slower ball there from Baisley, and it gets lifted up. Maximo! Another 6. And it will be hit, and it will be caught, but it won't be out. Well done to Nalisa, though, who saves the boundary.
It's a very good catch.
6 to win then. Hamza Slim Dart. He wants to finish it off, and he will. They'll do it in 8 overs. Another comprehensive victory. And yeah, Corey Ruckers and Alistair Priddle, they'll be very happy with the work of Team Europe.